So let's get this reading started. This is going to be a divine feminine reading, okay? Um, this is all about the new love cycle that you're entering and all that you have to release and purge from your system, all right? I hear this is happening for you. This is not happening to you, it's happening for you. So if you notice that there's big changes, things that you didn't expect that are leaving your life, allow it to leave. It's almost like spirit is guiding your path towards your highest frequency, your manifestations, the things that you truly desire. Anything that was not in alignment with you had to go, okay? So let's see, my feminines. I also hear divine grace. It's like you're going through a healing period. And some of you guys, you're expecting to fail. You're expecting the worst. And it's only because there's so many changes happening that are beyond your control. But I hear this is a gift from the universe to you. So it's important that you understand that. It's also a safe time to explore your options right now. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck on a specific person. This is a time for you to explore your options. This is a time for you to go deeper within yourself. And I hear lots of magic, lots of luck is on your side. Yep. High emotions. For me, I feel like this can even be like anxiety, feeling pressured, feeling very, very emotional, feeling at loss. You feel like you're going through a loss. I even hear grief for some of you. And what's truly happening is you're going through a transformation. This is a rebirth. The anxiety that you feel, this rebirth, you might feel like rush. You might even feel like pain shooting through your back. And some of you, like your head hurts. You've been taking Tylenol, your head's been hurting, you've been feeling nauseous. These are all symptoms of ascension. This is like your frequency is raising. It has to happen on the inside before you can see the manifestation of it on the outside, okay? So anything that you want to change, it happens internally. It happens internally to your internal program, and then you will see the effects externally. So this is all you're going through. And for you who are not aware of these awakening symptoms, you might wonder, like, what's wrong with me? Why am I coughing? Why am I crying? What's wrong with me? And there's nothing wrong with you. I even hear going backwards. You can be going backwards and going over things that you've been through in the past. This is only to catapult you forward. So this is what this retrograde did to you. It probably took you, I hear, on a trip, honey. This retrograde and took you on a trip. And for many of you, it pulled you out of dark situations that weren't serving you. You were holding on to the wrong things, the wrong people. Some of you, I even hear like the wrong area code. Some of you guys could have literally upped and moved, changed your address, and you're trying to adjust. Okay? So it's like when you want a change, sometimes you have to change your area and get to an area that probably has more greens. And when I say greens, I mean like trees, more grass, more nature, in order for you to heal the proper way so that your energy is ready for this new beginning for you. So this is beautiful. Another thing I hear is turning heads everywhere you go. Just expect that. Just expect that you're going to be starting to glow a lot. And you're glowing because of your healing. You're glowing because of all that you've been through and that you were able to rise above. So this gives me the feeling of Phoenix rising, like rising out of a dark place, rising out of a dark time. Let me see. I even hear like your seeds was well planted. See, look at this. The energy is gaining momentum. If you feel like, oh my God, what the heck is happening to me? I never felt like this before. Just know it's energetic. This is for you. And for some of you, I hear survivor's guilt. You can be going through a time where you feel guilty. You feel guilty for surviving your circumstances. You feel guilty that you have to put boundaries where you never had to put boundaries before. Like you having to say no to people. You know, you could have, some of you guys too could have been substituting the pain with alcohol, drinking a lot more. it's like feeling guilty for putting yourself first. If you came from an era in your life where you were like a people pleaser or said yes because you were afraid of the consequences, like if I say no, then they're probably going to cut me off, they're probably going to try to start confrontation with me, and I'm not confrontational. So you now it's like you're putting your foot down, you're going through so many changes, and this is for your highest good. Yeah. So this is like surrendering. This is why you probably feel out of control, not knowing what's going to happen. You're going through so many changes. I even hear grief stricken, that things had to end the way they did. Some of you guys probably had to walk away from a partner that you could have felt was your twin flame, or someone that was going to go the long haul with you, and they're not coming with you for some of you. So it's like it's time to release negativity. This is even negativity in your mind, even negativity of how you feel about yourself because of how people treated you. Yeah, I hear you're working on yourself. You're working on yourself. You're working on your mind. So this is all this stuff coming full circle. You're coming full circle with this. Some of you even traveling, I hear. More traveling is expected because of your job. All right. See? This is like, use your creativity. Use your purpose in order to feel the whole in your soul. Many of you have felt rejected by love, have felt abandoned by people you love. And this could be, for some of you, even siblings. Siblings, it could be parents, and it can be lovers, just feeling rejected. And Spirit wants you to fill this hole in your soul, this emptiness, this loneliness, this longing. They want you to fill it with your creativity, things that you truly love. They want you to fill this hole with positivity. In the past, you could have used your body in order to fill the hole in your soul, which could have left you even more angrier and more empty. Now Spirit wants you to do things differently. They want you to tune into your star player. Start playing big. Don't play small no more. Don't feed into this rejection that I am not enough, because you are more than enough. These people made you feel like you weren't beautiful, like you weren't enough. You're looking at yourself and you're now second guessing yourself. There's lots of negativity. There's lots of doubt and fear, not because it's true, but it's because how people treated you, okay? Yep. It's like Spirit wants you to go within. And going within just means that taking some time, like even if you take a walk in nature. I love taking a walk in nature. That's the best way that I can clear my head. But it's like taking a walk in nature, journaling, writing, closing your eyes and going deep in meditation. This is hard to do. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's hard to meditate when you are feeling anxious. If you have a lot of anxiety and you don't know what's going to happen, it can create a lot of chaos in your mind, which in turn, it's hard for you to meditate. And if you have this where you're having a hard time meditating or being still because you're full of grief and anxiety, exercise will help. Being in nature will help. Yeah, I knew it. It says frequencies of sound. Some of you guys also can benefit from sound healing as well. But if you hear like ringing in your ears, you know, this is like ringing in your ears. This is truly just all about your frequency being raised. And all of this stuff from the past that came back up is this being released. Let me see what else. Yeah. This is like the big void. You're feeling a void. That's the hole in the soul once again. Yeah. But this is a time that Spirit really wants you to be more creative. They want you to tap into what you truly want. This could even be like visualizing the life that you truly want. Calling in all that you want by visualizing it, or starting a vision board, writing it down with paper and pen. Truly step into what is it that I want. Because the thing is, you can't stop the past. Like the past already happened. Spirit is already clearing this away from you. They're giving you an opportunity for a reset, for a rebirth, for you to change the direction of your life. Okay, and this is going to be taking all the lessons that you went through of feeling rejected and abandoned by people that you truly love. I even hear like you were led on by people. All right. So what's happening? if you for you divine feminines, you're going to be getting communication from someone who made you feel like you weren't enough. You're going to get communication from this person. I hear turning heads everywhere you go. I also hear like having a chance to speak your truth. All right. This is somebody, it could have been a fire sign, but someone who was like a player. They were in and out of your life. And made you second guess yourself because of how they treated you when you needed them the most. This could even be a parent. For some of you, it could even be a parent. Maybe you have abandonment issues from a parent who was in and out your life, or they weren't there for you emotionally. Some of them, they could have even suffocated you, like didn't allow you to take chances, didn't allow you, like they could have been like a controlling parent. So for some of you, like it could have been so bad between you and your parent that you could have had suicidal thoughts, and that's just only for some of you. So it's a parent that you're gonna be able to communicate your truth with. And if it's not a parent, it can literally be a fire sign. I even hear earth sign, so it could be like a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius. Ooh. Whoever this person is, it's like they're stalking you. They're watching you from a distance. They're watching the changes that you're going through. I even hear masculine. Once again, I think I said this, but if some of you guys could have truly felt like this could have been like your forever, the person you were going to marry, they are stalking you. They're watching you. They want to know what you've been up to. They want to know who you're talking to. I hear quietly. They're being very quiet about it. But this is what they're doing right now. I hear you're trying to be tunnel vision. Like what they put you through could have stunted you. It could have stunted you. It could have stunted how you've seen yourself. And right now you're trying to raise your vibration from that. All right. So this is you like withholding your energy from them. I hear it took you some time. It took you a while for you to see the truth of this person, the rose-colored glasses, and now you're fighting beyond the illusion. So you're trying your hardest to stay away from this person. It's like a part of you is like wants to gravitate to them, but you know that they're not good for you. All right. Yeah, this is going to be such an important time for you to stay grounded and even stay in your truth. Don't get allured by the illusions that they try to create for you. I even hear fun times are going to be ahead. And the beautiful thing as the Empress, this is like you taking your power back. Taking your power back. And be mindful of this person too, because they could have thought it was funny to try to do what they did to you, just wondering like, is she or is she gone for good? Is she really gonna not take me back? This person could have felt like because your love was so strong for them, they felt like they could treat you however they wanted and there would be no consequences for their actions. So now they have to watch because they notice that you're not interacting with them anymore, you know? So it's like for some of them, they could be taking the situation light, like, she will be back. And the truth is you had enough and you're really healing. They don't realize that you're hurt. You're as hurt as you truly are. So to me, this person can just be a little bit narcissistic, you know, not understanding like how bad they really hurt people. I don't really see them doing much in their life. They can be literally a person that if you were with them too, you would notice that they're on their phone a lot, like surfing through the webs, always commenting on things that are happening on Instagram or happening on the news. They could have been a person like that. Like they feel bored with life. They feel bored. They feel bored with life. They feel like empty, like nothing's truly happening for them or nothing happens right for them. This could be a person with a victim mentality, like nothing ever happens for me, you know? So they like to watch other people and see other people's success, but which makes them even more angrier. You'll know who this person is because they cause you anxiety. When you see them reach out to you, it gives you high anxiety. All right. What else? Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. For many of you, divine feminines, you could be in solitude. I even hear like weight gain. Because of this solitude, some of you guys can find yourself to be eating more. I see solitude, weight gain. And it's like you're waiting. You're waiting for things to happen. You're waiting for your dreams to take off. You're waiting for the recognition that you deserve. Some of you guys are even waiting to see what you should do. Like waiting, is this person going to come back around? Should I cut them out for good? It's like you're waiting to see what's going to happen, you know? Lots of light is going to be shed on your destiny and the path that you should take. You could be even waiting because you're confused about your path. You're confused about what is it that you're truly meant to do, or how are you supposed to go about what you're supposed to do. All right. Some of you guys can even be afraid to go after your dreams, but now you're going to choose you. This is like the light being shed on your life, the light being shed on the dead weight, things that were just a distraction, things that were meant to hinder you, things that didn't serve you is going to show up in your world. This is what this retrograde could have showed you. This is probably why you're in solitude. You're regaining your strength and you're starting to get a clearer vision of why you're here on this earth and what purpose are you supposed to have? What am I truly meant to do? How can I feel fulfilled? How can I be happy? How can I be more present? How can I be more in this moment? Because it's like the past is starting to drain you and deplete you and you feel defeated. So it's like, how can I move away from this place? Be careful of this person. I have to say that again because their energy is truly like immature. Like they don't take you serious, or you trying to stand in your power. If you're standing back, or some of you guys really seem afraid of this person. Like, damn, they really hurt me. A lot of you guys are really trying to keep yourself away from them. I don't think they see the magnitude of how bad they truly hurt you. So just be mindful of that you need to validate what has happened for you, you know? Like validate your experience yourself, because this is the type of person that will try to invalidate your experience. They'll try to tell you, oh, it's not even that serious. Oh, I didn't even do all that. Like they will invalidate your experience. So make sure you're validating it for yourself. Like stand in your truth, stand in your power, that they did do this to you, that they did cause you this suffering, this grief, especially if you're a highly sensitive person. They don't know the magnitude of what you felt. How could they? They're not you, you know? But this is you finally getting the recognition that you deserve. And the biggest thing is recognition in love. Like people seeing that you really are a great person. People seeing that you really are beautiful, you know? Some of you need to be able to take compliments as well. When somebody tells you you're beautiful, say thank you. It's like needing to open up to receive, needing to find a way to engage into the light that you truly have. You being able to identify your self-worth for yourself. It could be even using affirmations like I am worthy, I am deserving. I feel like this person hurt you way more than they could ever even imagine. And this is like time, like spirit is trying to show you who they truly are, you know? Some of you, I even hear like making them lunch. You could have played the role as if you were their wife. You could have played the role as if you were their girlfriend, hoping for more, and it didn't happen that way. It's like somebody really taking you for granted and you wishing that things could have been different, or you wish that they could see your worth. But honestly, it's like you need to see your worth and you need to validate you and you need to see the beauty in you. It's like all those things that you wish they would see in you and recognize in you. It's like you needing to see that first, because it starts with you. Once you start seeing them stuff in yourself, people are going to start seeing it too. Like even me, like I started, because I felt invalidated by my parents. So what I did is I have a journal, and when I achieve things, when I do things, I write to myself, I'm so proud, and I celebrate myself. So you need to find a way to start celebrating yourself. It's not selfish to put yourself first. You know, celebrate yourself. Tell yourself that you're so proud. Write yourself love letters. You know, cook yourself an expensive, beautiful dinner. Treat yourself. Spoil your own self. Once you start giving to you, you're going to notice the shift in how other people start giving to you. Once you start recognizing the beauty in you, you start realizing you get so much more compliments. Everything starts with you. So if you're challenged and you're waiting for this person to validate you, just know that they are incapable of it. They seem very immature. Like very immature. Like I don't care if this is a grown man in their 40s or 50s. This seems like a person that has the maturity or the emotional level of like a teenager. They seem like a teen. So just be careful of who you invest in. Make sure that people are emotionally mature and available, because this person seems very immature. It's like a child. For some of you, it could be someone, even if they're in their upper 20s, they still seem like a teenager, like someone who's still in that high school mind frame, like likes to chase girls and play games and thinks it's so funny. They give me, in their energy, this is what it feels like. Somebody who truly just hasn't matured yet. They could have came to you and tried to persuade you that they were like this masculine. I hear facade. It was a mask. They wore a mask and they made you seem as if they could have been a masculine energy. But this is someone who suffers from depression, and they're very, very inadequate. They might even be the person who like needs help filling out applications and understanding things. They are really, really immature. All right. And once again, it's like suffocated. You could have had parents who suffocated you, and now you're afraid to take chances because of fear. Your parents could have held you back in fear. Let's keep going. Did I read this one? Yeah. See, this is a new path opening up to you. This is like you being the leader of your life. You're not waiting for people to validate you. You understanding that your parents won't give you the support that you hoped, or the recognition that you hoped that they would. This is like you having to step out on your own and being a leader. You having to follow your divine guidance or get closer to God so that God can show you the way. Knowing that your parents just don't have it in them to be the force in your life. Some of you guys probably even have to be a parent to your parent, you know? It's like a new time, a new generation. Things are truly different. It's like the world is new, being renewed, being cleansed as a collective. It's like you understanding that you are powerful. You are enough. You are worthy. You are deserving of positive outcomes. You're not having to live by this narrative anymore. Yeah. So this is your dating. This is the new dating cycle that's going to be opening up for you. Okay? And many of you could have been in isolation for a while, like not even dating, not even sleeping with anybody. You could have been, I hear studying. You could have been studying. You could have been trying to understand why you were in this situation. And this situation was just to heal your generational line. Like maybe you had a parent who settled for less and you started to follow them. It's like the way that you were raised. It's like this situation or this person taught you that, number one, you can't rely on people because people are flawed. It's like you taking leadership of yourself. It's like you stepping into your own independence. So if you were codependent, it's like you moving away from codependencies, not expecting people to fill you, but you learning how to fill you. You learning how to make choices for your own self and not depending on others. Not living in fear and in solitude, but you actually coming outside and enjoying your life and making the most of it. Not having to live like mom, not having to live like dad, not having to follow what your sisters or your brothers did, but you taking the lead in a bigger, grander way. Yeah, this person just is like someone who needed their ego stroked. They didn't feel enough. They never felt enough. And this is why the energy passed to you. They didn't feel enough, so they made you not feel enough because they never felt enough in the first place. And this is what I'm saying. You got to be careful of the energy that you gravitate to because it looks like it could have paralyzed you. Because I even hear like finishing things that you started. Like you could have been starting to work on a business and now you stopped. You could be up at night, unable to sleep, drinking more alcohol because this person or your parents made you feel like you're not enough and you don't know if you have the strength to carry out this purpose that you have, this destiny, these dreams. You don't know if you're enough. You're fighting depression because of what these people did to you. I also hear luck is going to be on your side. And I hear getting back control over your emotions. This situation could have had you spin out of your emotions and you could be seeking to them. But let me give you a good example, right? You can't expect the person to hurt you to be the one to heal you. So if any of you guys are sitting back waiting for them to heal you, it's not going to happen. It's almost like, and this could be a harsh, this could be a harsh example, but it's just the biggest thing I can think. It's like a murderer going to jail for killing somebody you love, and you keep going to the jail every day asking them to heal you or to you know, it's like you expecting the person who caused the crime to be the one to heal you. There is no such thing, you know. It's like you needing to understand that you have the strength and you have what it takes to heal yourself, forgive and move on. Forgiveness takes time though. I'm not telling, forgiveness is actually a journey. It's a process. It's not overnight. So it's like, allow yourself to understand, I'm not ready to forgive them. And they did hurt me, right? Because it's contradictory to what the world says. Like, oh, you have to forgive. No, forgiving is a process. That shit takes time. Ain't nobody gonna just forgive overnight. Somebody caused you years of grief and years of suffering and years of manipulation and years of lies, and you're supposed to just wake up and all of a sudden just forgive them. There's no such thing. Don't let nobody ever tell you that. Oh, you just need to get over it. No, you don't. You just need time, but just be honest with yourself. Be honest about your pain. Be honest about what they did. Cry it out to God. That's what I do. Shoot. Emotions are strong, especially if you're a sensitive person. You feel rage. You feel anger. You feel those dark feelings. Feel them. Allow them. And then pray them out. Because only God can set you free from darkness and sin. You understand? So feel okay to be a human. It's okay to be a human. That got deep. Let me swing it back around. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to this dating. Some of you guys are in fear to open up your heart or even try again, but the doors are opening up to you. Another opportunity to love, another opportunity to laugh. Some of you guys don't even laugh anymore. You take life so serious. But just understand that our soulmates are only here to help us evolve. They're here to trigger things inside of us so we can heal. So don't take it seriously with the dating. When you date somebody, it just shows you where you are at within yourself. They're mirroring something. Every dating option, they mirror something to you. So this person, they mirrored your lack of self-worth. And then they made it worse by triggering it. They brought it up for you, and they made it worse by rejecting you time and time again, being in and out your life, making you feel like, damn, am I enough to love? But the truth is, you are enough to love. This person just ain't it. Why? Because they can't love themselves. Why? Because they are not into the healing like you are. Will they ever be into healing? Probably not. It's like acceptance means you accepting them just how they are. They ain't it. Yeah, so this is like you dating, you flirting, you getting your groove back. But also, this is you. Look, it shows clinging to the past of what someone did to you. You afraid to be like to date, feeling sad about financial constraints. Maybe the money that you want is not coming in, or I hear showing up in your account. You could have applied for a loan, or you could have applied for some assistance or some help, and the money didn't come up in your account. Or you could have applied for a new job and you didn't get it, and you're scared. This is coming to an end. This is a completion. You completed this cycle of grief. You completed this cycle of financial constraint. You completed this cycle of not feeling enough. It's like you literally, like the doors are opening to you. Because look, this is like a breakthrough. You finally breaking through. I even hear calling your energy back in. Some of you, I even hear like studying hypnosis or doing hypnosis or something to cut ties from your past. This is like a karmic cycle that is closing. See, this is like you withholding, or you're finally not having enough. This is penny pinching, not having anything to give, not even having love to give to someone else. Because why? You were depleted from the last love cycle. Not having enough money to give. Why? Because you were going through financial constraints. And this is like a breakthrough in your finances, a breakthrough in your love. This is you ascending to a higher level of love. Like doors opening up to a higher level of love. Engagement for some of you, even in this new cycle of love. Spirit says, stop comparing everyone to your ex. They will not hurt you like your ex. Once you heal that part of you that was even attracted to them, that's the biggest thing. You are allured to this person. Once you heal that part of yourself, they won't even be your type anymore. And you don't even need to expect to, you don't even need to latch on to, oh, what if somebody does this to me again? Just know that you're stronger now. And with boundaries and you saying no, this person is a perfect example so that you can see those types of traits in people. So you're ascending to a new cycle of love. This is beautiful. Like this connection. Ooh, This new connection that's coming to you is going to be filled with passion. I hear separating from grief. This love is going to be so strong and so passionate. It's actually going to help heal you from the grief and separate you from the grief. This is also going to help you rewire your brain on what you thought was love. You could have thought that this was love. You could have thought this person was the love of your life. Spirit is bringing someone in to show you passion, to show you what true love feels like. You know, they're being sent to you to rewire your brain on what love, like real love. This love was conditioned. I will only love you or answer your call if you do what I say. This love ain't gonna be like that. This is passionate, like somebody who has lots of passion. I hear they want to share their visions with you. Somebody who could possibly take care of the elderly or works with elder people, or probably even takes care of their grandmother or grandfather. This person is a sweetheart. They're a charmer. They're warm, and they're highly expressive. So you won't have to worry about someone holding back on you. This person loves to express themselves. They are very high vibrational, and this is perfect because it's what you need. Sometimes you just need a new, fresh energy to pull you up into the next season of your life. This is what this person is going to do. This other person, they're like spying on you, waiting for you to come back around. You see how the energies don't align? All right? If this resonates with you, I'm going to continue on to the extended. I'm going to dive into this person, this new love that's going to I hear catch you by surprise. Let me see one thing. What will they like about you? Oof. They find you to be so adorable, like cute or handsome. And they're going to love your ambition. It's like there's something about you guys telling each other your dreams or what you do. Some of you guys, you advocate for people, like you like to help people, or you fix people up. You like to make people feel better. Some of you even, like I hear like a speech therapist. You help people with their speech. You fix people up. You could work in the area of cosmetics. Like you like to make people look good or feel good. There's something that you do. And this person is going to be worried about like whether you are going to come back. They're going to find it funny until all of a sudden they don't see you come back no more. It ain't going to be so funny no more, is it? But I like this person, okay? I'm going to go on to the extended and see what they have to offer to you and what this new love cycle is going to open up for you, because this is beautiful. It's like a chance for you to recapture your romance again. I send you so much